Hello, this is Veritas Malefica with a general reading for the zodiac sign of Virgo for the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces on September 17th, 2024. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading. Not all of the individual messages may resonate for you. This is a reading for a collective or group of energy. If you are looking for a personal or one-to-one reading, I do offer them on a limited basis online, as well as in person in San Francisco, California. I do have the information for how to book that listed in the description box below. I've already shuffled the cards and meditated on the energies, and we're going to go ahead and pull some. Now, I have tried to start these readings, so these are all probably going to be posted fairly late. But I have attempted to do these probably about 6 times now. And they just haven't come out. So I do apologize for the lateness, but I have to pay attention to the energy and work with the energy and not against it. So let's get some cards for Virgo. Using the Dream Keepers Tarot today. Felt right. And I haven't used it in quite some time. Sticky. This is the first one I want to talk about. I'm being called to talk about this. The Nine of Wands. This is burdens. This is holding on. This is working incredibly hard. This is having too much to carry. I love the imagery in this particular card too, where her arms have like holes through them. It's like she has so much to carry, she can't possibly carry it anymore. Her arms cannot hold on to this burden. So there may be something that you need to release or let go of. At the bottom, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, 2 nines showing up there. That's really interesting. A lot of completion vibes going on with that. Things kind of coming to an end, to a precipice almost sort of feeling. It does feel like you're keeping your inner compass dialed in to what it is that you want. And I'm really, really being drawn to, there are 2 birds and right at her chest here. Maybe a little hard to see on camera, but if you zoom in, there are 2 little birds. They look like little parakeets or lovebirds. Something like that. Or maybe they're doves. It's hard to see. But this feels like a duality, a balance in duality. Finding the thing that creates balance when 2 opposite things are happening. Okay. The first card that came out upright was the Six of Wands. So in general, what I'm getting here is that we're moving forward into victory. We're moving forward into stability, and we're moving forward into a happy place. Wish fulfillment and having everything you need lined up. I think it's just been a tough road, a hard road, and there's some things that you may be unwilling to let go of. I do see the Hermit and the Page of Cups both in reverse, and these are giving me very similar vibes. Listen to your inner compass from a heart-centered point of view to create what it is that you want. Because what I feel like you're doing with the Seven of Swords showing up here is you're trying to kind of manipulate the situation and think about it from a mental or logical standpoint. And that's really hard to do in the energy that we're working with right now. As I said, it has been extremely difficult for me to get these readings out. And I just think because it's because this is a really powerful lunation. It is a super moon, it is a full moon, and it is a lunar eclipse in Pisces. Eclipse season can always be very intense and bring out things that are somewhat difficult to deal with, things that you haven't wanted to deal with, things that you need to deal with, but like it shines a light on it. It shines a light on a little bit of darkness that is occurring in us. And I think in this case for you, it's trying to overdo by using your mind, by trying to manipulate those around you, by trying to be deceitful towards those around you, almost bordering on being like a lying, cheating, kind of stealing sort of person. But in this particular context, I get that it's just more you trying to logically manipulate a situation that you can't. And so it makes you look like that, even though that's not actually what's going on. You're just trying to protect your peace, move forward into victory, and keep your eye on the prize. But when we move out of the heart-centered space, when we don't think about what are my true aims, what am I really feeling, and what is spirit telling me, what is my inner guidance telling me, when we take away that and look at it from a 3D lens or a logical lens, it just all falls apart and it kind of makes you look like an asshole. So keep that in mind as you're moving forward. On the table, we have the King of Cups and the Ten of Wands in reverse. So I do see you coming to a point where you soften into feeling a bit more and listening to that inner compass and setting some of these burdens down, realizing that I can walk away from this and still achieve my success, but through alternate means. And I think that's really important. Let's get a couple more on this Seven of Swords, because I feel like that's the main thing I want to talk about here. That's like what needs to be addressed. That's what needs to be let go of. That's what needs to change. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords, please. Yeah, balance is needed. Balance is definitely needed. We need to cut some things out. We need to turn the page. We need to allow the energy to move. And it seems like good things are coming. You're moving towards that energy where you're letting go, moving forward, closing a door, opening a new chapter. But yeah, there's no need to get entangled in these arguments. There is no need to do that. There is not a need to hold on to things. There is not a need to orchestrate. You can let justice play out all by itself. You're not in control here. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you're going to feel better. When you set down the burden, when you set down the expectation, when you set down all this stuff that you're carrying around for no reason, that's when the magic happens. That's when the new thing comes in. It's exactly what I just said. So, releasing and letting go of shit that you can't control. You can't control it. So allow the new thing in, allow this chapter to close. You got the 10 of Wands in reverse 2 times here. So we moved from that 9 into the 10. It's time to release. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to shut down. No more of that, because we're looking at what's coming next. Ace of Pentacles. We're looking at what's coming next, and it looks pretty good. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the 9 of Pentacles coming to you. Yeah, and underneath this one, Knave of Cups coming in. So we've righted that upset one here. We had the Page of Cups in reverse. Now it's coming into the fruition. Now we can create properly when we let go of the things that need to be let go of. So let the good energy in, Virgo. That's what I've got for you. Definitely move slowly through this eclipse period. I'm feeling it very intensely. Let yourself rest. Don't overthink it. You're not in control. We're never in control. Let the universe guide you. We'll see you next time, Virgo.